Hi, beautiful Aquarius. This is going to be your love reading for the 14th through the 19th or 20th of October. It's good for the Sun, Rising Moon, or Venus sign of Aquarius. It's a general reading, though, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Try checking your Rising Moon or Venus sign. You could find your messages there instead on this channel this week if this doesn't resonate. I will probably do an extended reading when I'm finished with this. If you feel as though you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is also in the description below. I have openings this weekend, but I think I'm probably booked up for the rest of the week. But you can just check the website. I know I have a lot of availability next week. All right, let's get into it. Coming into the present moment, Aquarius, Five of Swords in reverse, but the challenge is the Three of Swords. So between you and this person, there was a lot of, dude, this sucks. I think there's past resentment between you and this person and the person in focus for you with the Five of Swords in reverse. I think you think about reconciliations and making amends, but there's too much of a chance that you guys will trigger each other again. There's past resentment. And the challenge is it really broke your heart. You're still somewhat brokenhearted. I think you can't fight through the changes. This really broke your heart. There could have been a love triangle. She does not look happy there. So, out of the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle deck, for you, Aquarius, I have exhaustion, better off, but conflicted. So, this has been a long journey. You're fatigued, you're depleted, you're exhausted at this point by life or just what's happened between the two of you. And a part of you thinks, I'm better off. I have perspective now. Maybe you went off and cleared your head and got some headspace. You're trying to find your happiness again. You're trying to find what makes you happy because this has been exhausting, but you're conflicted. You have a decision to make. You have other choices. There's maybe been some inconsistency between you and this person. Your person is showing me unconditional, farewell, and purifying, innocent support, wholehearted. This person could have been a water sign, but then farewells, goodbye, finality, closure, purifying, purge, healing, and clean energy. So, this person might have at one point had unconditional love for you, or they wanted unconditional love. It's difficult to unconditionally love a person in a romantic sense. And it's asking a lot of a person to have us unconditionally love them, you know? So this person said their farewells and goodbyes despite the love, and they've gone off to purify and heal and clear their energy. Your mutual energy was interesting. One day, someday, somewhere, another time, second chance, making amends, opportunity plans. Wow. So I think that whatever went down between the two of you, this person did have a lot of, possibly a lot of love, or they wanted it. They said goodbye, and you're like, yeah, me too. I've always been really conflicted. I think I'm better off. This is exhausting me. And you're both like, maybe someday, somewhere, another time, there could be a second chance between us. But right now, there's too much resentment between the two of you, and there was a broken heart. Infatuation's at the bottom of this deck as well. Adoration, addiction, compulsion. There might have been quite an infatuation between the two of you. Somebody might have had some kind of a compulsion issue. Somebody wanted adoration. Yeah, you guys were very into each other at some point. Let's take a look further. Let's see what happened in the past. Oh, hang on though, I'm going to sneeze. Whew, sorry, you guys. I've been sneezing all day. You should have heard me read for, what sign was it? Either Scorpio or Gemini. I just sneezed and hacked through the whole thing. They probably think I'm gross. Okay, Spirit, for Aquarius, show me what happened in the past that led to this terrible present moment. Six of Wands, well, you thought there was going to be victory and success. Also, somebody might have been a little up on their high horse, though, and ignored the other person. Maybe communication wasn't great, or you thought it was going to go somewhere. This is kind of leaving somebody left on red, or I see you seeing me. Maybe you walked away. You thought there was going to be success between the two of you. What's on this person's mind? What's on this other person's mind? The King of Wands in reverse. You could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person didn't see long-term growth potential here, really. The King of Wands in reverse is more focused on himself and about himself and his personal goals. It might have been one of those entertain me in the moment, baby, kind of deals. How do they view Aquarius? They view you as strength. They view you as being persuasive and but having a big heart, and they view you as doing the right thing, holding back from them in some way. Um, but having strength of character. You might have been strong and like held back from them in some way, but that's how they view you. They view you as being a strong person. How do they feel about Aquarius? How does this person feel about Aquarius? Like, no matter what, you always showed up, you faced the music, you had strength of character. Maybe you were like the leader in your friend group. They see you as strong. They also see you as being persuasive, though, but in a good way. Strength is a good card. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. How do they feel now? How does this person feel about Aquarius now? That's too many cards. How does this person feel about Aquarius now? They don't know how they feel. The King of Swords in reverse. I think you pissed this person off. I think they're mad. I think they couldn't get the last word with you. I think they couldn't come up with a good strategy here. We'll clarify it. I mean, this person could have been a jerk, or they just, sometimes the King of Swords comes in reverse when we have unusually high standards. And if we don't get to be in charge and we don't get the last word and we don't get to define what the truth is, we get pissed off. So it's interesting. That's very different from what their oracle card said. This person just got mad. They feel they might have wanted unconditional love despite the fact that they were kind of a jerk. At this point, they're feeling like they need to pull back. They can't discern the truth. They can't protect their heart. They might not be able to face the facts. How do they see the two of you? How does this person see the two of you moving forward? Knight of Cups in reverse, on again, off again. It just wasn't what you guys thought it was. It was over romanticized too quickly. Somebody couldn't deal emotionally. This guy is so cute and hot. He looks like Adam Levine, right? Hey, girl. That happened, just not as frequently as it should have. Okay, what are the hidden factors? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know that they don't? The World, that this is over, that there is a completion. This person could be very far away from you, or they have to travel or relocate or move, or that you might be about to do that. But there is a completion. Someone could also be having a baby or something like that, or ready to start a new cycle at some point. A lot of life review needs to be done. What is your advice, Spirit? Ten of Wands in reverse. They're saying, release the burden. Just let this go. Just let it go, is what they're saying. Or this person's not going to carry a heavy burden with you at this time. Something just didn't balance out. I'm definitely looking forward to clarifying. Okay, what's the potential outcome? The Page of Wands in reverse. If there's any communication between the two of you, it's just because someone's bored and they want some excitement. If there's communication, it's because someone's antsy, they can't hold still, they can't figure out what they want. But the Page of Wands is the herald of communication. There's not going to be a lot of exploration and study here this week with this relationship. Someone's redirecting their energy and going on a bit of a spiritual journey. What's going on behind the scenes for Aquarius? What else is Aquarius going through? Like, how are they feeling? What are they focused on? Ooh, the Tower. You've had a sudden awakening. Kaboom. Scorpio here. You're like, I'm going to hit the eject button. I'm not afraid to tear everything down and rebuild. Sudden shifts, sudden awakenings, things happening out of nowhere that shock you, upheaval and chaos even. But sometimes that's necessary. What else is going on with Aquarius? You're the Tower, baby. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, I think you're feeling a little restless and unfocused and burnt out. And I also think that you can't take a risk with this person. You can't seize the moment with them. You might even be feeling a little out of your league in this situation to some degree. Or, yeah, you might even be feeling somewhat impulsive, but you aren't willing to seize the moment and take the lead and be brave and direct with this person. I think a lot of things are hitting you very suddenly right now. What's going on with this person? At this point, like, because of everything, just there are major sudden shifts happening in your life. What's going on with this person that Aquarius is connecting to? death and rebirth, Scorpio here. This isn't really over entirely. This person is not able to have a death and rebirth. They are kind of afraid of what grows in the place of what dies. They're going through some kind of a personal transformation. They are in the process of that. More Scorpio energy here, and the moon in reverse. This person has a lot of repressed emotions that they are dealing with. They have a difficult time feeling their feelings, sharing things with you. They might be very paranoid that you have hidden things from them. They're trying to come out of this moonlight, but they're pretty emotional. They face the future with a lot of uncertainty. Okay. What action is Aquarius going to take towards this person? Well, I already see that this isn't really going to go anywhere. The devil in reverse. Yeah, you're like, this is a temptation that I'm not going to deal with. The Page of Cups in reverse is this person. They might try to open up to you emotionally, or they're just very immature and young. The Chariot in reverse. It's not really going anywhere productive. You might have rushed in too fast, too hard. Someone's just feeling kind of powerless, not really accountable for the direction it's going. You could have been dealing with a Cancer. All right, let's see what happened in the past here. Why is the Six of Wands in the past? Because that can be good or it can be kind of stuck up. What happened in the past? Why is the Six of Wands here? I feel like someone just ignored the other person. Here's the moon again. I think somebody revealed their true selves to you. The moon is where we realize, like, we can't just blindly love a person. You might have found something out. You might have seen something online. I think somebody was kind of stuck up and thought they were big shit. Whoever the Emperor is here, you could have been dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. Someone just wasn't ready for a serious relationship. Somebody might not have even had a great dad. The Emperor in reverse is where we can't be logical, we can't be practical, we have a lot of arrogance and ego. You might have even had to challenge authority in this situation, or this person was a bit of an authoritarian. Maybe they were going through a divorce. Maybe you never really understood what was going on. That doesn't really explain the Six of Wands to me. I think you thought you were going to have success, but then you saw something that you had hidden even from yourself emotionally, and then you realized it, and it really hurt you. Why is the King of Wands in reverse here? This is someone that just isn't very invested. Faith, Taurus here. Somebody could have been married or was very influenced by their friends, their family, those around them. They just sort of fall in line. Three of Cups. This could have been a person that there was a third party situation with that was married. Or like you wanted a long-term commitment with this person, but ultimately this relationship was only just about friends. They could have had their friends and family influence them and get in the way, and they chose that over you. What's on their mind is, they might want to have a healing with you. You might have you might have grown up in the same community or something. It's also possible that you have very different backgrounds possibly as well, or that this person was just married and screwing around. They see you as strength. How else do they see you? I'm curious how this person sees my Aquarius. They see you as Temperance in reverse. Maybe you nixed a Sagittarius or a Sag was involved. You were very strong. You held back from them. It took strength, and you could never balance it out. I think you ran hot and cold with them. Page of Pentacles. They also saw that you opened up and communicated with them. Maybe they see you as the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you've reached out to them. You might have an object or a package or something of theirs that you want to deliver. That they see that you were willing to explore it with them and be strong, but that ultimately it never really balanced out for you. There was something excessive. That's how they see you. That doesn't mean that's who you were. And keep in mind that, energy is very fluid. I could be describing you. I could be describing them. I know that there are cross watchers here. Okay. They might see you starting something new. They might see you rejecting a Sag. Or that you said, no, it was just casual with that person. They feel like they're the King of Swords in reverse. They're mad. Why is the King of Swords in reverse here? Oh, I lost it. Why is the King of Swords in reverse? The Chariot in reverse. Could have been dealing with a Cancer. The King of Pentacles. Awesome. Now we got 3 kings on the table. So how they're feeling is kind of stubborn. They might be very focused on their career, family obligations, stuff like that. If they said they were going to come and see you, they don't see it moving forward. They might not be able to be straightforward with you either. How they feel about the two of you is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Like, this just isn't what we thought it was. Maybe we were unrealistic of each other. 2 of Cups. Yeah, there was a strong connection here between you and this person. But the sun just went down on it. Why? I think you guys don't have a lot of clarity with one another. Yeah, this is a missed opportunity. This person might have had a strong inner child, and there was an indulgence. Okay. What's going on behind the scenes is the world. This is over, or someone's traveling, relocating, doing a lot of life review. When the world comes out, this isn't your advice, but this is what's going on behind the scenes, either deep within you or deep within them. The world is about life review and like the tectonic breath, this pause between one cycle and the next. I think you are meant to examine this and think about all the lessons you've learned. Why is the world here? This ended. They're probably thinking about it a lot and you don't realize it. Yeah, this ended. This person's walking away emotionally. The Lover's in reverse. I think that this was a relationship that you thought would be successful, but you might have jumped the gun on it. This person might feel like they've missed an opportunity with you, but they seem kind of torn. The advice from Spirit is to just let it go. Why is the Page of Wands in reverse as the potential outcome? The 5 of Pentacles, you're not going to get what you need, or if somebody comes back and wants attention from you, it's just because they're bored and they're lonely. They might even ask you for a handout, or you're just not going to get what you need in this scenario. The Fool in reverse. Someone was foolish and reckless and just won't go out, won't take a risk, won't go out on a limb. 6 of Swords, they'll just move on, or you'll just move on and heal. You can't take any more risks with this person. This person might have been a risk taker, but this King of Pentacles and the Hierophant suggest this person might have been married, or they might have had a strong sense of obligation to family or their community. They were influenced by that. They might have even said, no, I want to give up being a player with you and I want something more serious. Interesting. But for you, you're letting this go. This person's having a hard time letting it go. They're the Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Are they going to come back and talk to Aquarius? The 7 of Swords in reverse. This person feels guilty. They might try to sneak back in. Well, they're willing to fight through the shit with you. They're even a little angry and jealous and mad, maybe. They're haunted by the past with you. They want to start something new in their life, though. Queen of Wands. This person wants a Queen of Wands. They want a fiery, passionate. The Queen of Wands isn't necessarily a friends with benefits, but they want inspiration. They want passion. They might not want commitment with somebody. They might want to come back in. I think they're searching their options. This person just not successful with love. Okay, what's the potential outcome here? Like further, like just give me a little bit more advice or how you think this will go. There's the Chariot in reverse again. Some of you have Cancer in your chart. This isn't going to go the way you want it to. This isn't going to go in the direction you want it to go. You should just let it go. The High Priestess in reverse. Your intuition was off about this. Someone will ghost and is withdrawn into silence. Somebody also might like to be chased. There is something new that will come in for you at some point. There's a lot of passionate growth potential in your life coming in for you, Aquarius. But this person's going to ghost you. This person might even, the High Priestess in reverse can be a person that someone insatiably chases that can never be caught, that can even be a little slutty, or it's a person that ghosts us, or it's a person that just retreats to get in touch with their own intuition. So I see something new possibly coming in for you, or that there could be a reactivation between the two of you. Yeah, someone will feel guilty. Someone's wishing and hoping on a star, but there you are, Aquarius. I think you want to start something new. But I think you're feeling a little unworthy or a little stuck in some way. Someone might really be wishing on a star for a reunion, but someone's just overwhelmed and is really holding on to the past. It would really have to even itself out. Is there any kind of a chance between these two? Well, everybody's all trapped in their head. Someone's refusing to see something and has so many negative thoughts surrounding it. There's a lack of clarity. Here's the sun again. Their real advice here is get out of your head about this. Someone just feels stuck karmically and they can't see the truth of something. They feel like the victim in the situation. They're all trapped in their head overthinking it. And what that's doing is it's causing for everyone to operate under a false impression. Because someone's an escape artist here emotionally and walked away. Someone might have been very paranoid that the other one had another lover, or you believed when you met them that, oh, this person's perfect for me. Well, someone wasn't really ready to give up their choices, and it just wasn't what you thought it was. Yeah, and I think that you guys have a similar friend circle, and I think that there was a triangulation. I think somebody does hope for a renewal and a rebirth, but everybody would have to get out of their head first and they'd have to let go of the old stuff, and somebody would have to stop ghosting all the time and determine what direction it's going. And if there's distance between the two of you, that would have to be worked out. Yeah. Okay, Aquarius, that's your reading for the 14th through the 19th. I hope it resonates with you and I hope it helps you. I am going to do an extended reading. I'm just going to rework it a different way and see how this person maybe feels about you. And I'm going to use some oracle cards to look deeper into you and your person in the extended. The link to that will be at the top of the description below if you feel like you need it and this wasn't enough. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Aquarius. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.